Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for November 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your November reading. I'm doing this at the beginning of the month. It's a little bit late. I do apologize, but I will take a peek into December as well, just so you get the full 4 to 5 weeks reading, okay? So let's get straight to it. Now, Scorpio season is all about transforming areas of our lives where we've been feeling stuck or stagnant. So November can bring a very disruptive and destructive energy, but it does invite us to revamp, reinvent, and reimagine ourselves, our goals, and our sort of relationships in a positive way. So expect heightened emotions as well. It does bring positive change. It allows us to explore our feelings and connect with source in a deeper way as well. Now, eclipse season can bring sudden change as we do have a lot of aspects influencing the time period, but it is the best time to manifest as we move through the full lunar eclipse. It's in Taurus and it's on the 8th of November. Now, because it is in Taurus, it does mean that areas of abundance or manifestation can be associated with value. Now, that's about how you value yourself, your finances, the things that you've worked really hard to protect or hard to save, and it's all about getting a good deal for the effort that you put into certain situations. Now, also, I would say that it does actually rebalance your life to bring harmony, and it asks you, where are you settling for less or selling yourself short? So you will actually be readdressing the balance in those areas. Now, also, this electrifying eclipse takes place near the planet of radical change, Uranus. So expect sudden changes, okay? Now, these can be for positive or negative. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of these energies can be difficult to navigate. They tend to bring chaos, but it does bring sort of radical turnarounds. Now, that can be in terms of world events. So watch, governments or localized sort of establishments changing their mind on things and shifting. Now, that's not really a surprise. We deal with that all the time, but it can mean some people in your life suddenly do a U-turn or change your mind in some area. And it can also mean that suddenly you want to change the status quo and either move or change jobs or cut out a friendship, or suddenly there's this, it's not flippant energy. It doesn't mean that suddenly you're going to, go crazy or anything like that, but you may feel a little bit more spontaneous than usual and also a little bit more reactionary. So watch that. Now, there is good news, of course. Jupiter saves the day, as it were, from the 23rd to the 24th of November. And it is going direct, and that brings better luck to all of us, benevolent energy and prosperity. So it also coincides with the new moon in Sagittarius. So if you've been feeling the need for adventure or more excitement in your life, then this is the time period to welcome it in, because it is available to you at the end of the month. I'm just going to go get that card. We've got the Knight of Cups. Thank you so much for it, guys, going angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Just going to pop that there, close that deck off. Now, in particular, my beautiful Capricorn, for you, your 12th house is activated at the beginning of the month, and that's all about sort of spiritual connections. So you may find yourself cutting yourself off, withdrawing from, busy situations or distractions in order to really be a little bit more philosophical about your intentions, where you feel like you belong in life, how you feel like you're making your mark or adding value to your situation, and whether you are getting fair recompense. Also, this may throw up some fears, because the 12th house makes us really look at areas of doubt or fear or even frustrations where we feel like we're not as far ahead along the path as we had hoped, and we sort of readdress the balance to get moving. Also, your 5th house, which is the pursuit of pleasure, is activated at the end of the month. So expect sort of a desire to get out and have fun with friends or romantic interests, or to sort of connect to your social circle, or even sort of enhance and expand your social circle as well. It can be a time to sort of network, or just get out there and meet important connections. So your first card here is the Temperance card. So you're mixing things up a little bit, my beautiful Capricorn. This is a card of blending. And I don't mean blending into the background. I mean blending certain ingredients in order to make something really special. The Temperance card is patience as well. So it does mean that, you may be pausing at this time to really figure out, get clear on your next step, or even sort of, brainstorm, get new sort of like energy or new ideas, or solve issues perhaps that have been going not so well in your world. There's an energy here of you of taking a pause or being cautious about your next step. I mean, you've even got the Hangman as well. So, I mean, the Temperance card is like, have patience. The Hangman is like, just take a little bit of a pause. The Knight of Wands says, but I want to get going. I want to rush in, and I want to just, start a new adventure and get really excited about life, and but the overall energy is like, pause. You don't have to rush in and to anything. So I would definitely say taking your time this month is important. Okay. Now also with the Temperance card, this is a card sort of like financially, it's about you keeping in balance, not spending more than you have, and letting money flow in and out. But some of you, because it is a card of duality, some of you may decide to set up a second stream of income, or sort of give your attention to different areas of your life in order to make sure that everything is working in full order. So if you tend to be the sort of person who focuses on your goals, and your love life is suffering, perhaps you readdress the balance and you sort of put yourself out there to meet someone new. I definitely see a spark of something between you and a person coming in for you there if you're single. If, for example, you've been spending too much time thinking about love, and you've been avoiding your tasks, projects, or your responsibilities, I definitely see you sort of readdressing the balance to make sure that you're getting the best of both worlds. Okay. Now, the difficulties that I see that you've had recently, you may have felt a little bit like not yourself. Okay. You may have felt a little bit like guarded, a little bit off. There's something that you perhaps sometimes cannot put your finger on. Something's not working, or something has just, you've been obsessing over something. So this could be something that you've been working really hard to achieve, and you may feel, because you got the Nine of Wands and the Devil card here, the Capricorn energy of the Devil, I feel like this is you. You've got the Devil twice here, and the Nine of Wands is like, you're trying to push through to get somewhere, or you may feel these are uncertain times, so you're reevaluating circumstances, and you're trying to disconnect to the things that are not healthy for you. Okay. So I really feel like you are trying to get back to yourself, or get back to who you felt you once were, whether that was going out and having fun, if you've been a little bit more of a homebody recently, or whether it is to bring more passion, excitement into your life. Okay. I mean, I definitely see some of you have had some sort of separation that you've experienced. And that does not mean a separation just in love. It can be a separation of leaving a job, or leaving a state or a place. There's an energy here of you sort of really sort of finding something that you've walked away from, perhaps a little bit difficult. And some of you may be looking back at that decision you made and wondering if you've made the right decision. Well, I see that the answer is yes, that you have made the right decision, because I actually see you being very abundant in the future. And I definitely see, if you've been feeling stuck in some area of your life, I definitely see a liberation from you finding a solution that actually helps you move forward. You initiate change in the month of November. Now, the Knight of Wands is a card of sort of being determined to make something work, being determined to make something happen. And if it's been a bit of a struggle, you're being asked to just take a step back, maybe even sleep on it, but really take a step back to get a new perspective on it. It doesn't mean it's not going to work. It just means perhaps you've been obsessing over it, or you're so in it that you can't see, outside it. You know, when you get so involved in something, you can't see the areas that are not working. So for example, if you've got a relationship that you really love that person, you're devoted to that person, they're devoted to you, but recently there's been a lot of problems, fighting, arguing, bickering, snapping at each other, and you don't really know why. When you're in the midst of the relationship, you feel like it's personal. You feel you're being attacked. You feel defensive. But what people on the outside can see are perhaps the main issue. But because you and the person that you're with are so involved in the moment of it, you can't see outside yourselves as to pinpoint the real issue of what's really going on, okay? Because sometimes we can all deal with a lot of pressure, and it's that one thing that breaks the camel's back. It's the one thing that sort of makes you just go and snap. But it tends to not be the thing that is the root cause. It tends to be something a lot deeper. It can be a miscommunication. It can be a misunderstanding. It can mean that someone's feeling a little bit more insecure this particular month because we've got a major sort of full moon eclipse, which makes us all feel extra sensitive. So I feel whatever area you feel like you're struggling, I'm only giving an example for the sort of love relationship. Whatever area where you feel like there's been a bit of a struggle or something's just not working, I see you taking a real step back to really sort of see it from the outside, to look in, so that you can identify what the issue is and then use your talents or use your skills or use your knowledge in order to break through you feeling stuck in a rut and making changes that actually empower you. Okay, I really get this sense of empowerment as we move throughout the month for you. Okay. Now, the Knight of Wands also indicates some of you may be taking a risk to set up your own business, and you may have been cautious to do this. Some of you, I see here in this energy that you're very talented, you're very gifted in the area that you work in. So if you are trying to set up that new business, they're indicating feel the fear, do it anyway, but just don't rush in. Okay, do your due diligence. They're indicating perhaps, allow yourself to connect to somebody who's done it before. Maybe reach out to someone who's already set up their own business and you see the way it's working and you really like it and say, hey, you know what? I love the format that you've set your business up in. Have you got any advice of the pitfalls to avoid as you're setting up a business? Anything I could learn from you before I set up my own? So I feel like, you could reach out and find something from somebody like a mentor, or you could look at a video online on YouTube. I'm sure there's lots of them of how to set things up. But the Knight of Wands, for those of you who want to set up this new business or you've got an idea for something, I feel like you will take a chance. You will go for it, okay? I feel like it will be something that will be successful. You're starting with the Knight of Wands and you're going to the King of Wands. So I feel like you're maturing in your decisions and you are having a lot of energy, motivation, drive to be successful and influence your path in a more confident and abundant way, okay? Now, for those of you who do not want to set up your own business, I really get an energy of whatever it is you put your time, your focus, your commitment, your investment into, I feel it's going to be a little bit more exciting this month. I feel like you're going to feel like you're achieving a lot more. You're going to feel a little bit more productive after a period of feeling a bit uncertain or a little bit like you've been in limbo. Suddenly you get a boost of energy and you know what to do. And I feel this month is you taking charge, you sort of like having the courage to go the distance. Now, some of you also may be exploring new ideas or new ways of making life in general be more exciting, because Knight of Wands is someone who's very goal-oriented but likes to have fun along the way. So because your 5th house is also activated, this is your pursuit of pleasure. This literally is your card pursuing pleasure, okay? So I definitely get, I mean, the hangman is to hang back and really think about things from a new perspective. So you're really being influenced by the 12th house and the 5th house energy. Okay, so you may feel a bit of a push and pull. That's exactly why you've got that Temperance card. It's like, can we blend the energies? Can we make it work? If we've got all the ingredients of being cautious, being savvy, having the energy, searching for a new adventure, or opening up new opportunities, can we blend it all together to feel completely fulfilled? And the answer is yes. Okay. The Knight of Wands also says hold true to your visions. You've got great ideas. They are going to be very fruitful. You're going to be, it's almost like you're going to set yourself tasks this month where you're just going to be like, got it done, 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 done. You're really going to be in the flow of things. Okay. I would also say, if there's anything here that is being offered to you that seems a little bit risky, maybe a quick, get quick rich scheme, or, if someone says, hey, invest this $100 and you'll get like 20 times as much as you gave in the first place, I would say there's a red flag there. Okay, so just watch out for that. If it seems too good to be true, my beautiful Capricorn, know that it is. You got the Devil card twice, and whilst you are Capricorn, I'm just getting this energy, caution, because the Nine of Wands says stop, look around, evaluate circumstances before you commit yourself to something, because at the end of the day, I feel like this could be something that you're bonded to long term, that you can't get out of, or you'll feel stuck in, and you may actually be annoyed with yourself that you rushed in too quickly. So I would say watch out for that. Also with this Knight of Wands energy, I'm getting this, you being very proactive, okay? Whether you are setting up a new project or whether you have a new idea, they're giving this energy that you're manifesting, okay? But you're actually being productive to make things happen. So I feel like you are being very innovative at this time. A lot more energy this month. You may have felt a little bit lackluster or a little bit like unfulfilled or unmotivated in the last couple of weeks or months, and suddenly you're in the driving seat and you're moving forward. Some of you actually may be wanting to travel as well. I would say you may hear news about a travel, some sort of part of your travel either being delayed or going awry. Okay, for example, if you booked a seat, they may put you in the wrong seat, or if someone else has booked you travel. If you're in business, for example, they may have by accident booked the wrong time, or there's a delay, or suddenly, your travel plans are rerouted. There's something there where I feel like things may not 100% go in your favor with regards to travel. So watch out for that. I don't see it's anything dangerous, but I just get this energy of you feeling a bit stuck, like, oh, okay, how do you need to take action. You need to sort it out. Okay, so if you're someone who's, lucky enough to have like a PA, for example, and I feel like at the end of the day, you may yourself have to sort this out. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But I've just got this energy coming through. Well, if you want a job done well, you may as well do it yourself. So perhaps that's the sort of way you're approaching November, okay, and into December. The Hangman. Now, the Hangman is also an energy of pause, but reevaluating circumstances, seeing things from a different perspective. But it also says, hey, whatever the issue, it's no biggie. We can sort it out. The Hangman is always a card of saying, don't fret. There's a way out of this. Look at it from a different angle and you'll know what to do. It's all going to be fine. So I feel like there may be a lot of mix-ups going on in the month of November. I hate to break it to you, my beautiful Capricorn, but I'm picking up on that energy, a little bit of chaotic sort of energy, but it's nothing you cannot take care of. Excuse me. I do apologize. I've been a little bit unwell, and I'm nearly 100%. I keep saying this, I'm nearly 100%, but suddenly I'll lose my voice from nowhere. So I'm just going to ground myself just in case. I'm going to grab myself a little bit of water just to see if I can sort this out. Well, sorry about that, my beautiful Capricorn. I had to grab a bit of water there because, of course, there's no point in continuing. It was annoying me. I'm sure it would annoy you also. Anyway, let's move on. In the resistance position, we've got the Lover's card. Now, in this position, it's like I got it in the reverse. So you may have been going through some difficulties. There may have been an energy of you feeling out of balance, because the Lover's card is about you at grassroots. It's about you attracting your heart's desire, and you may have felt like everything you've been trying to manifest recently has just not been showing up for you, okay? And you may have been trying to find an alternative way to get to where you want to go, but you may have come up across a lot of sort of roadblocks, as it were, with the Lover's card energy. And I get this energy of you sort of like, how can I put that? I feel like you're going slower, not to make any bad decisions on something that perhaps you've been struggling with. The Lover's card is like, you may have felt like you had no choice. You had to just take a pause, okay? Because the Lover's card in the upright is all about choice, but in the reverse, you felt something is either ending, or you've taken a step back from it, or you're just like walking away from it and you had no choice. Okay, so your guides are saying don't beat yourself up. You had no choice in that situation. Now, sometimes when we have to let go of something in our world, the universe is like sending us a silver lining. We're not even really aware of it until later on. But rejection is protection and redirection. So I definitely get this energy of you sort of finding an alternative way. It's almost like the universe is blocking off one way and another to make sure you go straight. And then when you're going straight and they go, okay, we need them to go left, they block off the right and they block off the straight. So you have to go left. So I feel like you're being guided to something better here, okay? Because the moon card in your outcome position is like, there is a pathway that needs to be followed. And I feel like you're being taken out of this energy of feeling stuck. It's almost like the universe has got the map and they're like, come on, Capricorn, let's go this way. This is the better way for you, okay? So I really feel like you will find your way through something you've been struggling with. The Devil card and the Nine of Wands. Now, at grassroots, this is you liberating yourself, because both cards are in the reverse. So it indicates that you are liberating yourself from something that's been keeping you stuck, or something that has made you feel really like bogged down. Now, it could literally be energy, because I'm feeling so much energy from this Nine of Wands. It's almost like, it's literally like finding a bit of balance between caution and taking a risk. Finding balance between being a homebody and getting out there and having fun. Finding balance between working really hard and making sure you've got time for yourself. So I feel like you're trying to find a way to moderate all areas of your life, so you've got, across the board, enjoyment of a full sort of living experience. The Nine of Wands indicates a caution. You're reevaluating some area of your life, and a different pathway may be right for you at this point. So I mean, this could even be to do with love, because we've got the Lover's card there. So for example, you may have walked away from something that was just, it may have even been with another Capricorn, for example. I feel like this person doesn't truly want to be completely out of your life. So watch out for that, okay? I feel like it's not fully over. I get this energy of this person sort of, perhaps you walking away from it, but not, this person's like, it's not over. So I would say you will hear from this person again, whether you want to or not. I feel like, unless you block them, of course, I get this energy of this person wanting to, it's almost like they feel like they've made a mistake, or they've made an error. They've made a bad choice. They want you back in their life. That's what I'm picking up here, okay? Now, the Nine of Wands with the Devil card also indicates that you are very cautious in love, okay, in general. And if you are looking for love and you felt a little bit cautious, or you felt very guarded when it comes to love, I definitely see you coming out of that energy in order to open yourself up to someone new who is entering into your life, okay? So I definitely see you coming unstuck. It's like you're turning things around for the positive. If you feel like, you've not been getting anywhere, but you've been working really hard and you're just feeling really stagnant, and you're like, Baba, there's not, I'm working really hard, I'm only getting a little bit of money here, it's not enough. I definitely see you finding an alternative route to bring more finances into your world. So I feel like you're looking at the month of November like, okay, I've got the energy, I've got the drive, I'm committing myself to finding a solution to all areas of my life. Let's get the job done. So I really feel like you're in the flow, okay? Now, what they're showing me here, I'm touching the Capricorn card of the devil again, because you've got it twice in your reading, okay? So, for example, I see you definitely like cutting out anything that's toxic for you, whether that's bad food, whether that's, you know, you need to do more exercise, or you've been doing too much exercise, or whether there's that toxic friend that really grates on your nerves, or, you know, someone who is an energy vampire, or even if you're working in a toxic environment, I see you taking charge and saying, no, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm cutting that energy out, and I'm sort of, you know, trying to find something better. I feel like you're finding a way in order to release that. It's almost like it comes to a climax before it's solved. Okay, now what they're showing me in the water is they're showing me a symbol. Oh gosh, I have seen this symbol before. Let me see if I can really connect to it. I'll describe it to you, see if I can remember it myself. It's like a spiral or a coil that's got a line all the way up in the center and to the left there. Okay, yeah, so if my memory serves me right, I feel like this is a very powerful Reiki symbol, okay? If you could please tell me what it's called, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. If you could bring forward the... they're not giving me the name of it right now, so let me see if my guys will give me that. They're giving it to me as it's like a catalyst for healing and protection. Protection against anything negative, an energy of protection and success, to tap into that life energy, that life force that you have. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So they're giving it to me as in the coil represents the chakras, and the line through it is the flow of energy. Choku Rei. They just said Choku Rei. That's it. Choku Rei. Okay, thanks so much. I'm so grateful. Choku Rei. Now, if you don't know what that symbol is, look it up online. It's like a spiral or a coil there with a line through it. Okay, you will see this symbol. Of course, you're going to see it because you're going to look it up, right? The next 4 to 5 weeks, notice your surroundings. You may notice a pattern, or you may see that actual symbol on someone's tattoo, or on a billboard, or on a painting, or in a restaurant, or something like that. Watch out for that symbol. It indicates a powerful month for change, you know, protection during difficult times and success on the other side, but using your life energy. So at the beginning of this reading, I was feeling that perhaps you were feeling a little bit out of balance. And, you know, because that symbol actually, it is to align your chakras. So you may feel like the flow of energy has been a little bit out of alignment, or maybe you've just started taking a Reiki course or something like that, or even having Reiki done on you. Maybe it's something you've been investigating as well. I would say this is something of benefit to you over the next 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, it's a benefit long term, but I feel like you're benefiting from that energy in the month of November. Now, the Devil card, it's not an evil card. So at the moment, it's blocking the Lover's card. So this could be business partnerships, for example, or partnerships that have been toxic. You're really identifying them. You're cautious. You know, I would say if anyone says, hey, Capricorn, do you want to be a business partner? I got this wonderful opportunity for you. I would say, do your due diligence. Look at it from all angles before you commit yourself into it. Don't rush in. The Devil card, as I said, is not an evil card. It represents a brick wall, or something we've bonded ourselves to that is either low energy, or we feel like low energy. It can mean that you're feeling stagnant, stuck in some area of your life, and you're tempted to take the quick fix. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a card on the Devil just to see what's going on there, because I don't want it to be that perhaps you're just dealing with a Capricorn. If you're dealing with toxic energy or toxic cycles in your life, toxic food, toxic, then I feel like you're really addressing the balance. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Okay. We have the 3 of Cups. So this could be drinking, for example, if you've been drinking a lot recently, or numbing your feelings. I mean, there's more cups. So 7 of Cups. It could also be that there is a friend that you know who's a bad influence, and you really have a choice as to whether you want to contact that person or connect to that person. Could even be an ex that is a bad influence. King of Wands, you're taking the initiative. I'm also getting a really positive energy coming through, but I wanted to explore the negative first just to be sure. I'm getting a really positive energy where the Three Cups is something to celebrate. Okay, it is an energy of better times to come. And the Seven of Cups is like, use your imagination. You can take control of your circumstances, but sometimes we feel overwhelmed by choice. So we don't know which thing to focus on. So if you've been really busy, burning the candle at both ends, you've got a lot of opportunities ahead of you, they're indicating now is the time to take charge. Now is the time to get focused. Okay, I would say also for those of you who want to elevate in your career, I feel out of a group of people that you work with, I feel like you're being tapped for a promotion or raise or some sort of status change at work where you move through the ranks. King of Wands is also a card of becoming an entrepreneur. So, or setting up your own business. So some of you may set up with other people, but I would watch if anybody offers you an opportunity, my beautiful Capricorn. If this is something that you are connecting to yourself, you know the people that you're connecting with, it's almost like you're vetting that energy in your life and making sure that it's something that's not negative for your business plans. Make sure you're all on the same page. I feel like there's something to celebrate here. Something's being offered to you, and it offers you a way through a difficult time. I feel it's almost like, for example, if you've come to this reading and you've lost your job before you got to this reading, I definitely see you realizing that there are better work choices out there, and one is being offered to you that gives you an opportunity to move through the dark period into the light, bring in more money. Okay, because we've got the Devil card, the Moon, and the Tower. So it's like something's making you feel stuck right now. The Moon card is like, you may even be uncertain as to what it is, but the Tower indicates the universe is going to shake things up in your November to help you release and liberate yourself from feeling stuck, because the Tower comes after the Devil. The Devil is the brick wall, the thing that we're bonded to, the thing that we cannot get past. Even if it's in work, you feel like you've hit a glass ceiling in your environment and you cannot level up to the next stage or get a promotion. The Moon card is like, how do I find a way? How do I find a way through this difficult time? The Tower is like liberation. You're not feeling stuck anymore. Suddenly there is change to your circumstances, and it may bring a little bit of disruption, but it brings a positive outcome. The King of Wands is like being in control of the situation, taking the initiative and inspiring a different direction, or being inspired to obtain a goal. Also, the Moon card, I'm getting an energy here. There's something like a great opportunity that lies in the shadows. So I feel like you're being given an opportunity to pause and see if there's some area of your life where it's overlooked. This could be that you've got a talent that you haven't reached your full potential in, and you could set that up as a second stream of income. The Tower energy, I just feel like you're being asked to take a leap of faith, but not go too fast. Okay, don't rush in, but push your boundaries. Explore uncharted territory in your life. Come out of your comfort zone. And that is applied to not just work, in love. Okay, for example, if you feel stuck in a pattern or a cycle of meeting people who are closed off, not emotionally available, then you need to look at the circles that you're moving in and the energy that you're vibing at, because when you shine brightly, people who are, in a lower vibration, they tend to be very attracted to you, okay? And they come for the light. And if you tend to be someone who is always overgiving and caring, don't ever change your wonderful self, my beautiful Capricorn, but the name of the game is balance. Making sure you don't actually always overextend yourself and put people on a pedestal. Someone said something to me a couple of days ago that really knocked me for six. I felt it was so profound, and he just said it in a really flippant way in a conversation, and we were just talking about relationships and things like that, and he said, if you treat someone like a star, they'll treat you like a fan. And I was like, wow, that's true. If you treat someone like a star, they'll treat you like a fan. So it's about finding the balance. We're all human. we've all come to this lifetime to experience certain things, both good, bad, and ugly. And, you know, we are all, you know, entities having a, you know, spiritual experience in a human body. Okay. So I feel it's important to remain aware that putting people on a pedestal can tip the balance. And all of a sudden they start treating you like, you know, SHIT, or, you know, they, you know, there's a power display there. They become very immature in their energy. So I would watch out with that playing out in your life a little bit, because you're an overgiver is what they're showing me. Now, Three of Pentacles, you keep getting threes, so I feel like you're going to be in a group of people that enhance your experience. I feel like you stand out from the crowd when it comes to your talents. And the Three of Pentacles also indicates that financially you are building a solid form of abundance. Okay, this is about you know, being on the right track, but it's also you know, using your efforts in order to bring forth more abundance or finances. I'm getting this energy of you being the architect of your dreams, something that you're trying to build. It could be your empire, it could be your friendship circle. There's an energy here of you trying to build something, engineer something, use your talents, and it's going to come to a positive conclusion. Okay, so something you're planning, I feel like you're the person, you're the driving force. That's what I'm getting. You're the driving force in the month of November. Knight of Cups. If you are looking for love and you're closed off to love, there's definitely an opportunity to connect to love in the month of November. Okay. Don't allow previous negative experiences in love to hinder your new journey with somebody else, because a new person is not going to treat you the way an old person did. So watch out for that. Okay. Also, the Knight of Cups is an indication that you have a lot to offer. Okay. And it's, you're being encouraged by the universe to follow your bliss, follow your heart. It is a pleasure-seeking, you know, a pleasure-seeking night as well, mainly connected to love and passion. I would say you have choices here when it comes to love, but I do feel like one of them is someone that you've either recently let go of, or that you let go. The last union you connected to, I feel that's someone who really regrets not being a presence in your life and may try to muscle their way back on in. Okay. Now I'm going to pull a quick card with this, because I feel like there's an energy here of someone either that you work with or someone that you surround yourself with is harboring deep feelings for you. Okay. Because we got the Moon card, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Let me see if they want them all. Yes, they do. Okay. Nine of Swords, have faith. Seven of Wands, something you are fighting for. The world, you will reach your goal. Four of Cups, you're feeling fed up. But the Four of Wands, I'll try and show you these as I'm doing them. But the Four of Wands tells you that there's good news and celebration and good times ahead. Justice card, you will receive justice. There's balance there. Seven of Pentacles, something you were working really hard towards. Three of Wands, oh yeah, something you've been working really hard towards will sort of come to fruition. Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm mainly taking the uprights in this deck, but because they've shown up exactly like this, I'm going to take it for this particular reading. Three of Wands in the reverse. You may have felt like there's no opportunities out there, or you may have felt like there's a lot of setbacks for you, and you can't see that changing. But the Five of Swords says don't overthink it, because, you know, it's going to knock your confidence. The Magician card indicates you have control. You can change any area of your life, and that actually you're manifesting better things. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Swords indicates if it's something, oh, there's another card there, they said. Yes, there is. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords says if you're struggling financially, or you're struggling with people and commitment or investment, they're indicating there's something you're not seeing. There's something you're not aware of, okay? Because the Eight of Swords is to look a little bit deeper. So where am I going with this, Spirit? What is it you want me to know regarding these cards for this particular person having these feelings? Okay, So they're indicating here that there's someone who thinks about you a lot, but they feel like they don't have a shot at you because they feel like you've either just closed out a cycle with somebody else, or that you're still in some way attached to somebody else. Maybe because you talk about that person, or you've mentioned this person in conversation to them. They have hidden feelings for you. They actually have fantasized about marrying you, this person, and there's someone who at this time is trying to be a good friend to you, actually. They reach out and be a friend to you, or there's someone you work with and they try to be a good friend to you. They're not going to give up, but they feel like now is not the right time to communicate their feelings for you, is what they're giving me, okay? I'm just going to see if they actually will. I'm hearing that they will, on the cusp between November and December, the lovers, yes. They will tell you how they feel. So you definitely have a choice when it comes to love. The Tower, it will surprise you for sure. They were showing me the Tower right at the end of the month. They're like, this person will shock you and tell you right at the end of the month, okay? They have romantic feelings for you. Let me see how you feel about this person. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. How does my beautiful Capricorn feel about this person? The Seven of Cups, you're not so sure, okay? You may see them as, I feel like you see this person as someone you've not imagined being with, okay? With this, it's like you feel like you could not commit to this person at this time. That's what I'm seeing. You cannot commit to this person at this time. So maybe you're closing out a cycle with someone else. Six of Cups, yeah, there it is. Okay, Six of Cups is like nostalgia about the past. So something from the past doesn't have to be the actual ex, but something from the past is in some way influencing you and preventing you from moving on to pastors new. Now, it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't have to be the actual person. It can be an influence that you've had from the past is preventing you from opening up to love or being guarded, okay? Now, for those of you who are not looking for love, I definitely get this being a very productive month for you, taking charge. There's an opportunity coming on in here that you will love and you will grab it with both hands. It will surprise you. I do feel like you have a choice as to whether you take it or not. I feel like there's two options for you, maybe two job opportunities or two potential sort of investment opportunities. And I feel like you will look at your options. You may return to something that you were thinking about at first. And I also see a lot of you sort of connecting to hobbies that you used to do or you used to enjoy when you were younger. Okay, I see that for sure. I'm getting also an energy. Your reading is very sort of jumping around at the moment, my beautiful Capricorn. It's not sort of concentrating on one thing. It's like jumping all over the place. And normally that's not my readings. Normally I'm like, okay, we'll start with the career bit. We'll start with this bit. We'll start with the energies of what's coming through. But right now your reading is literally jumping all over the place. So perhaps that's how you're feeling in your mind right now, that you're like, okay, I need to do that. I need to think about that. Oh, but this has just popped into my head and now I've got to do this. And now maybe you've been feeling a little bit like stretched in so many directions that you're finding it hard to focus this month. I feel like you will find your focus, okay? The King of Wands. King of Wands energy is about stepping into a leadership position or promotion, but it's definitely about finding that motivation or vitality. So I feel this is a very energized month to really focus on your finances and in love. I feel like you're trying to find balance. That's what the name of the game is for your month ahead. The King of Wands is an energy of if something needs to be done, you're doing it. You're not just going to think about it. You're not actually just going to sit back on it. You may pause in order to figure out what the next step is, but then you're taking action on it, okay? The King of Wands also is a card of security. Taking action to secure your finances, to change your circumstances, to put yourself in a really good position. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. Queen of Cups. I definitely feel like you're attracting a Gemini, a Capricorn, or an Aries, okay? They may have placements in all three of those areas, and that's why I'm picking up strongly on their energy, okay? The Tower energy there's definitely something going to surprise you at the end of the month, okay? And it may actually make you feel a little bit like spun out. But again, it's not something you can't take control of. It actually works out in your favor, whatever this thing is. Something you've been planning, for example. There may be like a spanner in the works where suddenly something you've been planning gets delayed or surprises you, and you're like, oh, I've got to sort that out. And then you get it all sorted out, and then it's like you're plain sailing. Your luck is changing for the better, believe it or not, even though there is a bit of chaotic energy for you this month, my beautiful Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up, indicating, well, it normally indicates, and this is life, right? Normally, there is a difficult situation, and then suddenly we get some good luck. Whenever there's hardship, we get better luck on the other side. Suddenly, the cycle is changing. And of course, we do have Jupiter going direct at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, I actually see things working out better for you, okay? And with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're going to have moments of self-care. You're going to be looking after yourself in a much better way. Better diet, exercise routine, sleep patterns. Queen of Cups also is about inviting love into your life because you're ready. But make sure, because the Queen of Cups is someone who can sometimes be taken advantage of their kind nature. Make sure you keep everything in balance and a reciprocal sort of energy. The Hangman. I mean, it's showing up again. You know, sometimes in your life when something's too good to be true, you're like, you hang back and you just watch it and you wait. Same with relationships. If you feel like you're always a person who is like giving, you take a step back. You allow that person to come towards you. The Hangman is literally like, can I see all this from a different perspective? So I feel with the Hangman, it's like caution. Your luck is changing, but don't rush in. Caution, love is available, but make sure, you don't repeat a cycle with anybody from the past. Caution, you're making more money. Be sort of financially savvy with the finances that you're making. Okay, I just get this energy of slow down. Don't rush in. Towards the end of the month, things start really sort of kicking off for you. I'm just going to see if there's anything more coming through, because I feel like your reading has even spun me out, my beautiful Capricorn. The reading is like so chaotic. So maybe it's the time period. I'm not really sure. Six of Pentacles, balance. I mean, my guides are telling me I'm on the right path with the message. But you know and I'll always be honest with you, sometimes I'm like, maybe I can't quite grasp what they're trying to give me, but they are indicating balance. The universe is going to be benevolent to you. They're going to offer you an opportunity that they're not offering to other people. And it is something financially rewarding, something abundant, something loving because of your giving nature, okay? You're being given a good turn in terms of karma. Some goodness that you've put out to the universe is now coming back towards you. But I do feel that there is going to be a little bit of chaos. Ten of Cups, you're going to be happy with the result. Happy ever after energy. Wheel of Fortune, second time. Six of Cups. A return to better times. Ten of Cups is happiness, abundance, peace, harmony. So I definitely see, things working out in your favor, but they may feel like a little bit overwhelming as we move through the month. Know that you're heading towards something greater or something better. I mean, Wheel of Fortune twice with the Tower energy indicates your luck is changing. Something is changing for you, and it's big. Better luck, sudden opportunity, things that you sort of take a risk on, a calculated risk, turn out in your favor, okay? Also, I feel like your destiny becomes clear to you. And the Six of Cups is a return to better times. Six of Cups, at grassroots, the Six of Cups is the universe sends you a gift. Could be a soulmate, could be an opportunity. Sixes are all about the universe's benevolence, okay? But the Six of Cups can also be a desire to return to a past situation, or someone is very nostalgic about you. And the Six of Cups comes with a cautionary message, which is don't remain in the past, because we can get stuck there. It's important to remain in the present and remember why some people are in your past. There may be a reason. So if it's not a healthy influence in your life, you're releasing it from your life at this time. Also, I get this energy. There's someone here who owes you money. this person actually may come back and give you what they owe you. So, or they may remember a debt that they owe you. It could be like it doesn't have to be money. It can be like a favor. I feel like someone comes and does you a favor because you gave them a favor many, many years ago or months ago. Okay, so I feel like a favor is returned. You're going to receive a message as well, and this person is going to message you with, remember the time we did this. I feel like it's an ex, but that's your call, whether you want to connect to that or not, my beautiful Capricorn. But it's like, remember the time we did this. This person has been thinking about you a lot, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I'm not really sure if that message even helps you this month, my beautiful Capricorn, because I felt like it was very all over the place. But perhaps it actually gives you the energy to take charge of your situation, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Tree of Life. Coins. I mean, the Hangman has been all over your reading, and we got the Tree of Life there. And the Hangman puts himself or herself on the Tree of Life on purpose to get a new perspective. And also, you may have been feeling, if you've got Gemini placements, I did a Gemini reading, and I was like, maybe you feel like life has been a little bit upside down recently. And the Hangman is like, everything is upside down. So I feel like you're putting things the right way up. Okay, it's chaotic, but you're making sure everything gets accomplished so that you know where you're at. You know that there's order, okay? Now I'm going to read from the book. I definitely see some of you actually stepping into a leadership position or promotion, something that perhaps you've waited for a long time. I feel like you have an option though. I do feel like there's another opportunity that comes into the mix to sort of make you think about the promotion that is offered to you. I think you're going to go for the more money part, just to let you know. I mean, it'd be a no-brainer, really. And for those of you who are looking for love, I do see someone coming in that has good intentions. There is love available. But I also feel like there's a fling. So it's your choice, up to you. We've got finding a coin is a sign a loved one is making contact. You've received this card as the universe wants to get your attention and wants to let you know that someone in spirit is trying to make contact with you. Coins are pennies from heaven. They are a gentle reminder from above. When you see a penny, pick it up. All day you'll have good luck. I mean, you've got the Wheel of Fortune twice, so you're definitely going to have some good luck. But I wanted to tap into the chaotic energy just to prepare you for things going a little bit like haywire over the month ahead. It says... It says here, it's a reminder that in one shape or form, your life, which is an indication, let me just read that correctly. This is a reminder that in one shape or form in your life, you're receiving abundance, and someone who is in spirit is trying to contact you, okay? The coin that you find may actually be significant and have the year of your birth on it or the year of a loved one's birth as well. It could also be found on the day of an anniversary. They're letting you know that they're with you. Also, the universe is showering you with abundance. It's a gentle reminder that you are loved, they are close by, and they're sending you prosperity, okay? And it's just for you because it's number 9. So that's Hermit energy. Something perhaps you've been working really hard on. It's going to deliver rewards. And finally, we got number 35. I don't know why I'm putting the book down. Number 35. I feel very scattered in your reading. It says here, knowledge surrounds you. Reconnect with nature today. The universe wants you to go back to your roots and ground your soul. What am I saying, my beautiful Capricorn? I'm saying I feel very scattered in your reading. I need to ground myself from your reading. And this is all about grounding. Okay? It says, go back to your roots and ground your soul. This tree contains knowledge of the universe. Connect to the earth and you'll have the ability to tap into the knowledge contained within the tree of wisdom. You're deeply connected to all the energy around you. You're being asked to ground your energy and align yourself. That's what that symbol that came up, aligning the chakras. It will give you the ability to thrive and grow when you're connected to this universal energy. The tree also indicates what an amazing and unique being you truly are. It can also symbolize your family and its connection through its intricate branches and roots. Life grows and generations are interconnected throughout an ever-expanding branch, such as those who went before and all those who will come after, such as grandparents, ourselves, children, and grandchildren. It's important to pay attention to the tree. Notice which direction it grows and the twists and turns the branches have developed. The tree is a symbol of life and your path and the challenges and achievements you will have reached in your life. Also, it's knowledge of the past. That's probably why you've got a lot of Six of Cups energy showing up, past energy showing up for you. It's important to pay attention and listen to the knowledge deep within. So again, it's asking you to go inwards and focus on your intuition and sort of pay close attention to your hunches. Oh my gosh. I closed my eyes when I picked the trinkets, my beautiful Capricorn. You've literally got the tree again. I mean, it pretty much looks like this. Things coming full circle, needing to ground yourself. You're branching out, coming out of comfort zones, planting roots. There is stability and security here, okay? But this connects to the Hangman. So it is about perspective. Also, we've got the lucky cat. So I guess luck is really what you make it. It is about perspective. You've worked hard for this, whatever this is, this luck that's coming your way. So I definitely see there's more luck. Also, this energy of being independent. So again, I would watch out if someone wants to set up a business with you. I would really look into it, okay? Just watch out. This person, they may be on the same page at first, but later on, you know, there would just be, maybe you both may not be on the same page and you may feel it's something you get stuck in contractually. Okay, so watch out for that. I'll leave that there, my beautiful Capricorn. That's the first time in a long time that I felt very sort of scattered in the energy. It's like, think about this, think about that, think about this, think about this. So I do apologize if it does not resonate for you. It may even be how you've been feeling, but I will leave that there. I hope something resonates somewhere in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.